I'm going to teach you a couple of exercises that you can practice on your own without your dog so that you can begin to work on your mechanical skills. One of the first things that we learn with a clicker is that having quiet hands is very helpful. Dogs are often distracted when we start moving our hands around. So our first couple of exercises, we're going to use a piece of tape to teach you how to return back to neutral or home base between exercises. Now at this point we have no dog and we have no clicker and we have no bait bag. So this is just simply to teach you to bring your hands back to home base. I am going to do each one of the exercises from a standing position as well as a seated position, and I would like for you to practice that on your own. So our first one, as our home base, is at the waist. So I am going to clap twice and return to home base. Clap twice, return to home base. Clap twice and return to home base. See how quiet my hands are each time that I return? So you will find yourself doing this a lot when you are doing moving exercises or when your dog is directly in front of you. The next one that I'm going to show you is pretty much the same one, but this one is one that we tend to use when we're doing high rates of reinforcement with our dogs, or our dog is at our side. So this time I'm going to snap my fingers and return to home base, which is by my side. Snap, return to home base. Snap, return to home base. Now your home base can be anywhere. It could even be behind my back. So frequently when I'm training, I will put my hand behind my back. What I'm trying to do though is make sure that my body is still. So that one would look something like this. Snap, return to home base. Snap, return to home base. Snap, return to home base. Okay, so each one of those you want to do on your right side and your left side. As you move forward, you'll find that there are times that you'll need to reward on both sides. On either side, one side, most of us have one side of our body that we're more comfortable using than the other, but we need to be proficient in both directions. So here's the exact same exercise from a sitting position. So I'm going to clap, return to home base, clap, return to home base, clap, return to home base. Notice how both of my hands are still. So if I'd had my clicker in my left hand, my clicker would have been down on my hand, down on my leg, not moving while I was getting ready for the next repetition. So it's clap, return to home base, clap, return to home base, clap, and return to home base. Then also, in a sitting position, I rarely put my hand back to my side. I tend to bring my hand to my thigh. So that would look like this. Snap, home base. Snap my fingers, home base. Snap, return to home base. You could also do the same thing and return it to your back, even though for me that's a little uncomfortable. I tend to like to deliver treats with my right hand, but it's also very good to be proficient delivering to your left hand. So I'd like for you to take a few minutes to practice each one of these without your dog so that you get comfortable with the mechanics of keeping your voice, your body, and your hands still.